As it is any time that you speak to Harvey Pitt. He is the former chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission. Harvey Pitt, this idea of all 14 counts guilty, what does that signal to you?
Well, it signals, first of all, a tremendous victory on the government's part, and second, it signals that people who cut corners and go before juries of their peers are likely to find very unsympathetic years.
When you look at the unsympathetic years, will appeal help at all on that? Is there any hope for these parties on appeal?
Well, I don't know precisely what issues they'll raise, and all I know is what I've witnessed in terms of the defense. But I didn't find the defense very persuasive or effective, just listening to what they were presenting. And when you have somebody who purportedly is talking to inside sources, the fact that there's other information available is virtually irrelevant. And that, it seems to me, was a classic mistake in terms of the defense that won't be cured by an appeal.
Will this be a different course of study, whether it's the CFA Institute or say it's your St. John's Law School? Will insider trading be studied differently now?
No, I think the only thing that this will do is serve as a wake-up call, because I think many of the lessons that were learned in the 80s about insider trading have been forgotten or never were learned by younger people who are now in the securities industry and in particular in hedge funds.
Our guest previously, Robert Thompson, I'm sure you know him from Georgetown University, suggested this really changes the use of the telephone, and maybe I would editorialize the use of emails. Crime continues. It always continues. Can't there be another form of technology or information gathering that just goes around some of these taped conversations?
I think not. I understand that the preferred methodology of many people these days is text messaging of some sort. The fact is that text messages can also be retrieved, and the government, although in the process of catching up, will nonetheless, I think, find those people who communicate about fraudulent plans and actions.
Does this push, Chairman Pitt, if we could just have one more question with you, does this push speculative investment, alternative investment, and hedge funds? Does this push hedge funds abroad?
No, I think that the conduct that was alleged here would violate the laws of most countries, and therefore I don't think anybody will escape problems by moving overseas.
Let's leave it there. Harvey Pitt, thank you so much for joining us.